Ratismo es lo que hay. Bueno, ¿qué tú querías ver, cabrón? Dime. ¿Qué tú querías ver si no era ratismo?
How the hell did you get up there, son?
We've been clear. Move!
There!
Flash it out! Molotov out!
¿Dónde está? No lo veo. Oh, véalo ahí.
Wind's down. Keep up the pressure.
I'm turning.
Contact.
If you can stand, you can fight. Get ready. Advance.
There. There.
There you got Mike.
Seconds. Objective in play. Go after it. Hold the objective. Stand by. If you can stand, you can fight. Get ready.
He's fucking hiding behind that. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Another fucking sniper? Are you kidding me?
I see movement.
I'm hit. Throwing stun! There is no one else. Position.
Target sighted.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Why the fuck am I even
Switching
playing
sides.
this shit?
What happened?
It's down to this round. Вперед! Push them back!
Just fucking pistols now.
Enemies in the air. Enemies in the air.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be new.
Fine, let's play a game of fucking pistols and snipers.
Good game.
See ya, Pito. Yep, you too, man.
Cabrón, no el gringo ese.
Hello? Yo, boys. Please have a mic, bro. Hello?
Yeah? Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Gunfight.
Let's go get it.
Yo,
Eliminate all
finally.
enemies or
Holy
capture the
shit.
overtime flag to win.
What
I
happened?
played like 5 matches and no one's had a mic.
Oh, they have mics. They're probably on a party chat or some shit.
Show them what we do.
Yeah. I just beat the campaign, dude. That shit was crazy.
It was? I haven't even started it yet. How long is it?
Wait, are you like a Call of Duty fan?
I like Call of Duty, yes sir. Not a fan, but I like Call of Duty.
Contact!
Wait, have you been following the story like for a long time or not?
Yeah, since Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one.
Then you're gonna love, like, bro, trust me, you're gonna fucking love that shit. Shit was amazing.
They're willing to die for their
And
mission.
you know Gaz?
Yeah.
Well, like, well, it's hard to explain because you haven't played it at all yet, right?
No, at all. No, don't worry about it. I'll play it.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Alright, thanks.
Reloading.
I'll take your word. I just said I'll take your word for it. You know that it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Contact!
I'm rushing.
2 wins down. Keep up the pressure. Show them what we do. Right there.
He's at 4 health.
Target down.
Shit. Who the fuck is he? You gotta look that like. He rotated.
Damn.
3 up, 3 down. Keep fighting. Right there. Molotov out! no one else. On to the next round. Pick it up.
Bullshit.
No mistakes, no prisoners. Contact! Reloading. Enemies in the area.
Ooh.
That is the way. On to the
Good
next
shot.
round.
I heard him.
Right there. Taking fire.
Kill him with your face. Try to kill him with your face.
Contact.
Oh shit, he's behind you. Yes.
Wins down. Keep up the pressure.
That was 2 hits.
You trying to party out so you can start winning?
Switching sides. This is match point.
Yeah.
One more win to go.
What was that?
You trying to party up so we can start winning?
Enemies here.
No, I'm gonna go, after this I'm gonna play, Realism. You down for, Realism,
Your
or?
allies are gone. It is up to you.
I've never
You
played
gotta-
it. I'm
Oh,
down.
I love that game.
Alright, bet. What is
On
it?
to
Just
the
like
next
hardcore
round.
mode?
Pick it up.
Yeah, but like yeah, but no radars or shit. You don't even know if you kill the guy.
One more round.
There's no hit marker. Nothing.
Oh. Alright, bet. Yeah, I'm down.
Contact. Taking fire.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Exceptional. This is who we are.
Like, how do I even add you?
I'll send you a. Let me see. I think I can do it from here. And
Hello?
yep. What's up?
Oh, okay. Alright, bet. So... Really? Did you just start playing this game today?
I've been playing it since the alpha. But no, and then yesterday I was playing it. I didn't play it much though.
Yeah, yesterday they released the game, or the campaign at least early.
Yep. I was debating if I should have gotten it for PC or PlayStation.
Oh, you play on the PC?
No, I got it on the PlayStation.
Wait, how do I even say your name?
Socrates. Socrates, like the philosopher, Greek philosopher.
Enemy threats in the AO.
The M
Weapons
is silent, I guess.
hot. Contact. Contact.
Yeah, the Greek philosopher.
Wait, so what did he discover?
Well, he, you know, he. I mean, I wouldn't say he discovered it or invented it, but it's like rational thinking.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like a philosophy teacher or some shit.
Oh, that's nice. I'll take that shit.
Hey, what?
I said that I'll take that. Take that as a compliment, but no.
Oh, alright. Yeah, it's not an insult. That if you were, that means you're fucking smart. Because I don't understand philosophy at all. What's your job?
I work for customer service.
Oh, you're customer service, like someone will call you and complain?
Yeah, it's called
Are there,
outsourcing.
like, assholes that call you?
Oh my god, you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Mad at you because they're having a problem?
Huh? What was that?
Do they get mad at you because they're having a problem?
That's like always. That's always been the case. That's customer service. Like basic
Man,
customer's
that
always
fucking
right in that
suck.
shit. Yeah, you could say that. Pays good, has good,
Are you still in
good
college? Are you
benefits.
trying to get like?
Allied
Are
cluster
you trying to
No.
get like another degree or something?
No, I'm out of college.
Is it like at least good pay?
Oh, it's excellent pay based on the shits that I've had. I mean, I used to work for GameStop, and dude, I tell you, that
I
is.
heard working at GameStop is terrible.
Yeah, you heard right. Like the worst employer I've ever had has been GameStop, like in my life.
Wow, yeah, there's like a ton of YouTube videos talking about like how much of a struggle it is working at GameStop.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why it's so
What's like, don't you need to,
uncomfortable. Like when you get there and you want to buy a game, and it's like, oh my god, all these questions. No, I don't want to fucking reserve anything. I don't want any warranty or anything. Just give me my fucking game. And
Yeah,
you know,
and don't you have to like tell them about everything?
yeah. So
Like
the issue.
the GameStop card and stuff.
That's not the issue. The issue is you can't, if you go over there, right, and let's say you're gonna buy something, and let's say, for argument's sake, let's say you're gonna buy just one item. Let's say that one item is a PlayStation 4 or some shit like that. You just buy that one item. You're thinking, well, it's $400. I must be doing this guy, you know, a good deed or something. No, you. Whenever you go there and you get just one item, you're fucking that person over.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They have to. We had to sell a lot of shit on one transaction only. So it's I think it was a UPT or unit per transaction, I think that stands for. And what it does is, like, you're gonna buy a controller, or you're gonna buy a game, then get the warranty, and it would count as 2 items. Or, you know, sell them the gift card or the magazine. It would count for 2 items. So then it wouldn't hurt. You would go even. But then if you sold like 3 items, then you started making, you know, good numbers. It's crazy, stupid, because somebody went there, they want to buy just a console. You got the console, it comes with a controller. You're gonna buy the games online. You don't need the games.
Yeah, sometimes like the package comes with the game and a controller.
Yep. So it's like, yeah, but you know, sometimes what we used to do, so we used to open up the items, and then we would sell them separately.
Enemy at the warehouse.
That was crazy. That shit was crazy. Or let's say there were items that sometimes they're so old they deprice. So we had to throw them out. Like, you had to sit in the back, get the games that have depriced, or the strategy guides, collector's guides, and all that people never bought, and you would have to rip them apart and throw them out. It was ludicrous. Yeah, sometimes people would grab it from the store, and when you go scan it, you forgot to take it off the floor, and it's just 1 cent. So the person gets an item that normally would cost $30 or some shit like that for just 1 cent because it depriced, and you forgot to take it off the rack. So that shit would happen a lot. And what we would do is, instead of telling the person, oh, you know what, it's just 1 cent, we would say, hey, you know what, with this purchase, I'm going to go ahead and give you this gift card for free or whatever shit. And that's how you would make the money. And the thing is, it's basically, you're being forced to do that. You're being forced to, sell as much items as you possibly can. If not, you're not doing good numbers.
So
finally, I gave up and quit. Yeah, of course. I thought it was implied.
I'm a senior right now. I don't want to be. What did you do right after high school?
I was working already when I was in high school. So I started working at the Veterans Hospital here where I live, and I was doing
Enemy personal radar in the air.
I was doing like schedules and logs and shit, like for doctor appointments or doctor surgeries. Like, they had many doctors there, and let's say one doctor needed to be at a certain emergency room, then I would do that shit. I would coordinate, and this doctor needs to be in this room, that sort of thing. But I was a student. I wasn't getting paid for any of that. I was just a student. I said that I was just a student. I wasn't getting paid. I was doing my hours so I could graduate from I think it was accountability. It was a long time ago, dude. And I just I was working there, and then I went to some other place, and I think it was a call center. I was doing timeshare.
Well done.
So, I mean, it all depends on what you're good at, I think. If you like customer service, then, any call center, you're gonna earn good and have like a decent, but you're gonna develop disorders, stress.
I'm gonna invite you to a party so I can hear you better. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure, that's cool.
Alright.
Yeah, so how'd you like this mode?
Oh yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. It's crazy how much they like boosted up the graphics and shit. This is just like, I'm in love with this Call of Duty. It's just, we finally got a good Call of Duty.
Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO.
I'm
You are
stuck.
clear to engage.
I'm with you.
I'm stuck on a please wait thing.
I'm with you.
Wait, so do you play any other games?
Yeah. Yeah, I play a bunch of games.
Enemies in the
You
area.
play 2K?
I don't play I don't usually play like sports games unless
Oh, okay.
like it's boxing. I would play the shit out of that.
Oh, like UFC?
Enemy at the restaurant.
UFC or you know the old school boxing game
Uh-huh.
like Fight Night.
Taking the lead.
I hate this pistol so much. Ooh. Did you pre-order this game or no?
Yeah.
Did you get like the little the special weapons?
Enemy personal radar active.
Like the M4, like the blueprint for the M4 you mean?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah.
That's like really good. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I don't like the
The what?
the scope on it. I don't like it. Or the laser.
Contact center.
If I could take those two out, I mean, I know I can, but I already have the M4, so just customize it the way I like it.
I get you.
You've got control.
The M4 is already overpowered.
Yep. I mean, on the beta, this is the only gun I used to use.
Yeah, I maxed it out.
Yeah.
I used the M4 and the MP5.
Do you know how to do them executions?
Don't you hold it in back of the player?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've never seen it on the. I mean, I saw it on some you know videos, but
I've
When I
done
was-
it twice in the beta. I'm pretty sure you have to hold it. When you're behind somebody, you hold the melee weapon and you execute them. As if I remembered correctly.
Enemy UAV online.
Have you played Spec Ops?
not yet. No.
I haven't seen anything about Spec Ops at all. Did you hear about like the survival mode in Spec Ops? Like we're the only one that has it for a year.
Yeah. I can't even leave.
Advised, enemy
I can't
personal
even.
radar
I
active.
mean, that's good. You know,
Yeah,
we deserve that
PlayStation.
shit. But
Hell
then
yeah.
there's even PlayStation fans that are like, oh, you know, that's stupid because now I have friends on Xbox or whatever that they're not gonna be able to play. It's like, dude,
Enemy cluster
who
strike
gives a
incoming.
shit?
Just take-
Tell them to
just
buy
take the
fucking.
win.
Like, yeah. It's like there's no way to make anybody happy anymore.
Yeah. Whatever you do, there's always gonna be something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Enemies in the area.
But dude, I'm telling you right now, in your own time, when you have time, play the campaign mode. Play the shit out of it. It's amazing.
I'm gonna stream it tomorrow.
Oh, you stream?
We're in
Yeah,
the
I
lead.
stream.
On Twitch?
We have a Twitch account, but I'm currently streaming on Facebook.
Wait, what do you mean we?
It's like a few buddies of mine. We have a a gaming video game a game video creator page on Facebook.
What is it called? I'll follow or subscribe or whatever.
You know, it's mostly in Spanish, but
wait, you speak Spanish?
yeah.
I'm 50% Colombian and I have no idea what any Spanish means.
Really?
Yeah, my
That's
mom's full Colombian. I just was never taught.
I see.
Which I hate so much because that could have been so beneficial to me.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean,
We're halfway there.
and
Keep
you know,
fighting.
my country, it's
Wait, where
mainly
do you live?
Spanish. I live in Puerto Rico. It's what it's called.
Oh, you live in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I live in Miami.
Oh, then you're right next door. But yeah,
Basically, like, Miami is just like Hispanics too.
it's like people, you know, here they can't get a job for shit, and then but if you're an English speaker, bilingual, you can get a job fucking anywhere because there's a whole bunch of people hiring.
Friendly VTOL jet on station for Overwatch.
It's crazy to think how like far like technology is. Like I'm really playing with you and you live in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Wow, I had my UAV up,
Be
and
advised.
I never
enemy
used it.
personal radar active.
Lost UAV down.
The UAV, I had the kill streak up. Is that one of ours?
I don't know.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Danger close.
I think so.
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
I wish there was a kill feed. I would have got a quad feed. Pretty sure I have you ever got a nuke?
No, I got the nuke on the
Friendly UAV on
mobile
station.
app.
Oh, yeah, I've played that a couple times.
Oh, it's just the perfect app. Doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah, they made that like really good. I remember they just had like a battle royale Call of Duty mobile game, and they just added multiplayer. They added battle royale. They're adding zombies.
It's crazy.
The only thing I find really stupid about that game is you can add camos to your grenades and smoke grenades and concussion grenades. It's just like, wait, why?
It's a battle pass type game, you know. That's how they'll probably
Yeah,
get the money out.
That's just like too far in my opinion. Like I get you trying to add shit, like
Outstanding job.
so there's
Report
like
back
less
to
of a chance you get the cool shit, but really, like grenade camos.
No, I get you. I get you.
yeah.
I mean, I understand the reason behind it, you know. Oh, who is this guy? Wow.
That's me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm so glad we got a good Call of Duty. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, it's really good. I haven't played the campaign yet. I know it's good. Also, yeah, I want to stream it.
Yeah. Oh wow, look, you can, when you unlock the gun, you can change the optic on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. It allows you to.
Yeah. But what does a variant mean? Like, I get it, like, it comes with a bunch of attachments, but, like, if you change the attachment, does it remove the variant of the gun?
Let's see.
Oh.
Couldn't check.
Because, like, if like, it doesn't, then there's really no point of the variant. It just comes with attachments. Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Team deathmatch. Demon Dogs came to play.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. You just can't remove some attachments from the variant.
Yeah, you'll be... Oh yeah, I thought as much. You'll be able
Enemy at the
to...
construction site.
We've taken control.
So you just remove the attachment that's you can't actually replace it with something else, can you?
Like some attachments you can't, like I seen for the
barrel?
the laser sight, you
Yeah.
can swap laser sights, but you can't take off or like put any other attachment involving that like category.
Yeah.
But I wonder what like the variant does. I don't know.
Taking fire! Reloading!
I just want to unlock that claymore, man.
Use what?
I want to unlock the claymore.
Why?
Enemy at the bazaar.
I use that shit like crazy.
Oh really? I never really used claymores like that.
Yeah, you're not gonna get me from behind. I want to have a claymore.
That's what she said.
Yep, crazy.
Wait, do you watch The Office? Or wait, no, that's from Archer.
That's from Archer. Yep.
Yeah, I fucking love Archer. What, like I used to, but the
Enemy at
the
the bridge.
seasons they got kind of like
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
got
like it.
they got kind of crazy at one point. I mean,
But I loved like the original seasons, like the beginning. I think it was like 1 through 5 that I really enjoyed.
I mean, I haven't seen the most likely like the last one. You know, I think 2
Yeah, I forgot where
seasons.
Yeah, last time I watched Archer was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he had like a mustache, and I think they were in the jungle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think I haven't seen Vice. I think this one says Archer Vice or something like that. I haven't seen that one.
Archer Vice was good.
Enemy at the rug shop.
It's easy as hell to get headshots in this game.
It is.
Like, I remember I used to struggle so much, but for some reason, like,
Enemy
seems
personal
easier.
radar online.
It's like it's perfect.
Yeah. Aw, damn, I tried to do execution.
Taking fire!
It just feels good. It just
Allied cluster strike
So
inbound.
feels
The game,
good.
the movement, everything just feels amazing. I like how they added like a double sprint too.
yep.
Oh, you play Apex or any of that?
Yep.
You play Apex?
I do.
Sometimes I play that.
Enemy smoking hit me.
That's what I was playing. Like before this game came out, all I was playing was Apex and 2K.
Apex. It's. I mean, since the new Battle Pass came out, I've been playing it every day nonstop. Now Call of Duty came out, and I stopped playing. My main go-to games are always Red Dead Online. I gotta try that new mode out, that new expansion that they did.
Wait, I stopped playing like once I beat the.
Enemies in the area.
Okay, so once I beat the story on Red Dead, it was like one of the best campaigns I've ever played by far. But I like when they announced the online, I was like super hyped, but I feel like it didn't live up to the hype. Like it was just boring.
Yeah, I don't disagree. The thing is that I knew it's like I played GTA from the very beginning. GTA was good, but it was essentially it was just you running around shooting other people. You had glitches that you can get money out from anywhere, but then you didn't have anything to spend it on, so it was pointless.
Yeah.
Then the other missions came out, the heists came out. That gave it some sense, and then they just kept going and going. They just kept going.
And eventually they added flying cars and missiles.
It was crazy, and then they actually expanded on the actual story, the online story. It was good. They included other characters, voice acting, cinematics, the whole deal for free. You know, it was good. They evolved into that. GTA Online was a long-term evolution type thing. I see Red Dead as the same. And if you were to go play it now versus how you when you stop playing it, you would notice a big difference.
Yeah, because the last time I played is when Red Dead first like online.
Oh no,
the first 2 weeks.
Bunch of things have changed, but you know it's still in the works. It's still evolving. They take a lot of feedback from
because
people.
like it's kind of hard to like think of new stuff when it's like that old. Like they can't add like new attachments. I mean, or like modifications to your horse, except like customize it. Like it was like the olden days. They can't really add much.
But here's what they could do, because then I got really into hunting. They started putting on online daily challenges and weeklies, and the way you got money, like in-game currency, like gold bars that would actually cost real money. You would get that currency, like you could get $10 a week or some shit like that if you did all the dailies, if you had the multipliers. And what you did was, I mean, I did a lot of hunting, but let's say I get this really big bear pelt. I could only carry one at a time. Yeah, people, what they did is they went on runs and they started fishing. They got 25 fishes. It was like $100 if you sold them all.
100?
Yeah, because I think it was, let's see, no, it's 40 fishes. I would get 40, like 10 of a kind. And each of them would cost $25. Like each 10 of that fish would be $25. So you would just fish them, you know, all 40 of them, and then when you sold them, you would have $100 just for hunting. Never mind the you know, meat or other animals that you kill and skin on your way, you know, to the different fishing locations. The point is that you know, once you were really into it, you would do it like in about half an hour. You would get $200 or whatever of in-game currency, which, you know, that's a lot. $200 in Red Dead.
Yeah.
What they needed to do is add a wagon. I mean, there's wagons over, in the game, but you can't have your own online. Like, you never have your own. And I always thought that, hey, you know, it would be good if I would have a wagon. I could at least carry multiple pelts. My inventory would be higher. The risk would be that people can steal it. Yeah. You know, just take the wagon, which is fine. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I just want a wagon so I can do my shit. And if I'm not mistaken, this last update, they added the wagon. So they did the online poker thing. I fucking love poker. And they did that shit. They you can play poker online. You can make up to, not sure, I think like $100 or some shit on poker. each day, and then they, you know, like you can't play it anymore for the next day because you're not gonna make. I mean, people play poker, they become fucking millionaires.
Yeah.
So they had to put a limit on that. So they are working on it. They are adding other things. You just have to be into cowboys and that era. It's like 18th century, I think it is.
Personal radar online.
Also, another game I'm really looking forward to is, have you ever played Dying Light?
Yep.
Have you seen the gameplay for Dying Light 2?
I have.
Solid day's work.
On IGN? Oh my god, that game, that Dying Light 2 looks amazing.
Enemies in the area.
Oh, I forgot. I thought my name here had the M. And, yeah, you might not recognize it because I replaced the letter A with a V, like in Victor. So it's Socrates. Yeah. So, but yeah. It's supposed to be an A. That's how you would pronounce it. But I replaced it. I thought that you were looking at my actual PlayStation Network ID, which has an M.
Yeah, mine's different too. Isn't there a way to change your Call of Duty name?
Yeah, I changed mine. I mean, I did it online, but I remember there being a way for you to do it within the beta. It was just locked. So, I mean, I did it already, but I did it online. You go to Activision, and you sign in, and you update your profile.
Oh, okay. You're right, this mode is fun.
Fucking love this mode. It's like you don't know who's who. Like, you gotta listen. I mean, I just noticed it on this one game. I don't know on the other games, but like if your character spots a guy, he would say it. He said enemy in this area, and then your other like your peers, they would hear it, but they would hear it with a location.
One thing I think they do really need to like nerf though is like the movement sound. Cause I could just sound whore everybody.
Yep, that's crazy.
Team deathmatch.
I mean, I don't mind it.
Lock and load.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm not complaining, but
but I would understand if they do decide to turn it down or not.
Enemy. I have to reload.
Okay, you just want to camp there? Gotcha. God. I'm glad they, like, you remember in the beta how the deployable shield was one of the first special shits you got?
Yep.
I'm glad they moved it to like a higher level. Because the amount of camping with that was just like ridiculous. This dude camping is really pissing me off.
Where is he at? Do you know?
He's all the way on the right side of the map where the like river is at. I think you're there.
Oh, I see.
Did you see him?
Yeah, he's inside the I think it's a hazmat building.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not camping. You're going bits. Okay, never mind, you are. He just holds a corner. I don't understand how people play like that and have fun.
I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's always been, in my opinion, it's always been that way. Now he got killed apparently. He's not here.
You trying to, after this game, you trying to try out Spec Ops with me?
But we could try it.
Alright. Apparently it's like a continuation of the story, because once I beat the story, after like all the cutscenes and stuff, it says story continues on Spec Ops ...
Really?
Yeah.
No, then I gotta finish. Real mind, I gotta finish the story first. I'm that type of guy.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, I'd be the same way.
How long was it that you said the campaign? How long it lasted?
Like how long the campaign is altogether?
Enemy at the center.
I'd say,
Yep.
probably a good 5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, 5 to 5.5, I think. Or time just flies by fast as fuck. I don't know. Because I started playing the campaign, I don't really know. Because when I play a game that I'm really enjoying, like, time will go over my head. But did you hear about them like having like
Friendly
people trying to
UAV
shut
on
down the
station.
campaign because it was too like graphic
Be
and
advised,
stuff?
enemy
Yeah.
personal radar active.
Well, like, let me tell you, like, it's way different than all the other Call of Duty games, because you actually like have to take smart shots, because sometimes there's civilians that will like pop up and scare you, and like there's some children dying in the game and shit. It's crazy.
What's crazy?
Like I'll tell you something, it's not like a spoiler, but you had a chance to like let this dude in, because he was basically saying, oh, let me in or I'm gonna shoot the dad, and then like I didn't let him in. He shot the dad and he grabbed the kid and he's like, let me in, and I said no, and then the kid ran into like a smoke area and then he shot him. He shot the kid. I was like, what the fuck? It gets fucking crazy.
Enemy at the hazmat building.
Be advised, enemy personal radar active. Pulled ahead.
Enemy at the hazmat building.
Oh, and also I pre-ordered the game and I got 3,000 COD points, but I'm confused on actually what you can
We're
spend
halfway
with the
there.
COD
Keep
points.
fighting. Allied cluster strike inbound. Danger close.
I haven't checked any of that.
Yeah, I don't, like, I checked for like a store. I guess they haven't added supply drops in yet.
Enemies in the
Enemy
area!
at the hazmat building.
But hopefully, because I know, like, without a doubt,
Enemy at the restaurant.
every Call of Duty from now on is gonna have supply drops, but hopefully it's at least
Be
balanced
advised, enemy personal
or
radar
like
active.
fair. Cause they did ruin Black Ops 4 with supply drops.
Supply drops, you mean like the ones that you open and it has like loot inside, or?
Yeah.
I thought they said that they weren't gonna do that shit here.
Oh no, that's a lie. In every Call of Duty game, they're gonna do it because there's some greedy ass
Lost the
whores.
lead, soldier.
But the problem with these Black Ops 4 had potential, but what they did was they added supply drops and they kept adding shit. And basically,
Enemy at the
there was so
restaurant.
much shit that they kept added, they weren't focusing on the actual game. And then they'd add and add and add, and sometimes they'd give you like free ones, but there was really no point because like sometimes there's new seasons and like it would all bunch up together. So if a new weapon came out and you tried to get it in a supply drop, it was about like 1 in 1,000 chance you're gonna get it. So even if you bought like $300 worth of supply drops, you would probably get like 2 of the things you wanted. It was just over the top. And they basically just focus on supply drops instead of the game.
We're in the lead.
Oh, I kind of feel bad. I just drop shotted somebody. I hate people who drop shot.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta do it, you know?
Yeah.
Enemy at the
We're
restaurant.
losing control.
Either die and get mad, or live long enough to see yourself become a drop shotter. You know?
Less than a minute, soldier. This fight, hold them back.
Oh my god, keep fucking that kid up. Can you team kill?
30 seconds.
No. For some reason you cannot.
Oh, okay. Good.
Be advised.
I was asking that pointing the gun at your head, but I realized it was you and not just a normal teammate, so I didn't try it. Figured I'd ask first.
Nice. Oh.
Nice. Couldn't have done it better myself.
I'm confused because that was Final Kill Cam, but I've gotten the past few games. Remember, I've gotten like play of the game.
Yep.
How does that work? Is there a Final Kill Cam or play of the game?
So there's both. Apparently, if somebody does, you know, an exotic move or some shit like that, then you get it. I mean, you did multiple kills on each, and I've seen it before. But then, if nobody did a multiple kill like that, you know, such a short amount of time, then I guess they would do just the last kill, which is good.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I don't really get operators. Like, is there any other point but looks?
No, not really. I mean, you know, you just remember if you get the coalition or however it's pronounced, all your teammates are going to look alike. So if you playing realism for a chance, or to give you an example, your teammate's always going to look that way to you. Yeah, if I use the other operator, my team, I'm going to look at you, and you're going to look like one of my teammates. You're going to look like one of the other operators.
So there's really no point having a skin in this game, is there?
Team deathmatch. Enemy threat to the AO. From clear to engage.
I couldn't hear you because of the chopper. What were you saying?
Loud-ass helicopter.
Yep.
I said, so there really is no point of having a skin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite maps in the beta. I remember at the end of the beta, because all I used to play was, what do you call it? What was that 2v2 game mode we was playing?
Gunfight.
Yeah, I remember I used to always play Gunfight in the beta. But I remember, like, at the end of the beta, every time I picked Gunfight, I'd get Pine. The map Pine, and I fucking hated it. But it was, like, glitched to where you could only find Pine matches. And I remember I got, like, so happy because I finally found another match. Last second, it switched to Pine. I was like, okay.
These people are hiding.
Yep, indeed.
I haven't killed anybody.
Yep, somebody's phone on top of the building. You'd like to see it.
Enemy at the woods.
I wouldn't be like mad if they added a battle royale mode in this game.
I would.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's like everyone's doing it. To just stick to your guns. You're the original Call of Duty. You're doing great, in my opinion. Keep having these type of modes and shit, you know. It would be like selling
focus on Call of Duty.
Yeah, because
like
then they'll have to.
For.
They'll have to do
UAV online.
have
Then
everything everybody do.
focus on.
Yep.
Yeah, I get you. That's a good point.
Maybe they can add a mode with like 50-50. You know, their own battle royale, but it's not, you know, it's not an elimination type. It's kind of like one of those big ground wars, but you know.
I don't really, I don't really like ground war too much because I don't get a Call of Duty feel. I get a Battlefield vibe.
Yeah.
I like sticking to my roots.
Yep.
Enemy
So when I
UAV
picture
online.
Call of Duty, I think of like 6v6. It's usually 5v5.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
And when I think of Battlefield, I think of fucking madness, fucking 50v50, fucking tanks, helicopters.
Enemy in the boiler room.
And that sounds cool, but I don't picture Call of Duty like that.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Find cover.
I mean, I like that it's a new engine, but it really looks and feels like the classic. You know, boots to the ground. Sure, you can climb, you know, obstacles and shit.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, I don't mind that. I actually like it. So used to Apex.
What'd you say?
I said I'm so used to Apex. You know, climbing walls and shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind it. But it's not too over the top like Apex. Like you could do fucking 10 feet up, climbing a wall 10 feet up or some shit like that. You can't do that here.
Oh yeah. Is it a one-tap kill for the headshot?
I believe it is, but if the guy has like a helmet, that's when it might just be 2.
We're halfway there. Keep fighting. UAV standing by.
I need to have a melee weapon equipped as a secondary weapon in order to do the execution.
Really?
No, I'm asking.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You just have to go behind them and hold the melee weapon. I'm holding a knife right now. I've never used a knife. Probably a very bad idea to use it on realism.
How do I pull out the knife?
It's actually a secondary.
Oh yeah, that's what I was asking then. So do I have to have the knife? Yeah. Then
No, you don't.
You can do it without it.
Yeah, you go behind them. It's not all operators use their knife to execute.
Reloading. I'm with you.
Oh, I see.
Enemy at the mine cart.
Enemy to the area.
I'm just trying to get a knife there. Usually in games, I'm like, hopefully this game doesn't get boring, you know, because Black Ops 3, at first when I first played it, I'm like, oh hell yeah, like I love this, I'm gonna get max prestige, all this. Once I prestiged once, the game just got boring.
Enemy at the shipping area.
But hopefully they keep this game alive. Like Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
I don't know what they did to that game, but that game was just all out amazing. That game never got boring. Did you like it?
I enjoyed it. I like Modern Warfare a lot better. I mean, I didn't like Modern Warfare 3, so
Really?
no, I didn't like it at all. It's like I was
like
saying, this is too much for me right now.
I like the 2v2 1v1 game mode they had. And I really like I liked all the Modern Warfare campaigns. They had the best campaigns.
I enjoyed the Advanced Warfare.
Enemy UAV online.
Really?
That one had a pretty good campaign. I mean, it had Kevin Spacey on it, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, I liked Advanced Warfare campaign. It was alright. One thing that I really liked was Call of Duty Ghost campaign.
Yeah.
Like people hate on it a lot, but I think people just hop on like the oh, I hate Call of Duty Ghost because everyone says it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad of a game though.
Well, they gave it for free.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation Plus, so I mean, how often you see a Call of Duty game on that PlayStation Plus list? That's saying something in my book. I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not the most popular one.
Yeah, and like what really sucks though is like I know they're never gonna make another Call of Duty Ghost ever again, but they left this campaign off on a cliffhanger.
They did.
Did you ever play it? Yeah.
I don't remember playing it.
Wait, you played it though? Did you beat it?
No, I don't remember playing the campaign. I don't remember playing it. Like, most likely I just went straight to the multiplayer. It was one of those free games.
It on a cliffhanger.
They
like,
did.
You and your brother like think you killed like the main boss, and then like the ship crashes and comes to the surface, and then it turns out you didn't kill him. And while y'all are like hurt on the beach, you see him like swimming, and then he basically just knocks you out and takes your brother.
That is a cliffhanger.
Yeah. And it sucks. Because I really don't want to play another. But I don't want to play another Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. I just want it for the campaign, but they're not going to do that.
And then this Blackout, or Black Ops 4, come on, dude, no campaign, really? Not even a 3-hour long campaign?
You know,
Give
I wasn't
me
mad
something.
because, like, Black Ops 1 was amazing, the campaign. Black Ops 2 was alright, but Black Ops 3, they just... No, wait, yeah, it was Black Ops, wait. Black Ops 3, yeah. Black Ops 3 ruined the fucking campaign for Black Ops, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they thought they were doing. Piccadilly. Wait, what time is it over there?
It's 3:09.
Oh, really? It's the same over here.
It's Eastern Standard Time, dude. We're right next door.
You know, I really never, like, got that. What kind of time zones are there? Eastern Standard, there's what else?
There's the Central, Eastern, and
Team deathmatch.
I'm not sure how the Western, you know, what the Western time zone is called. I'm not sure if it's even Western or whatever. I really don't know what. But it's probably 9 right now, like California or some shit like that.
You've lost the lead. I'm with you. We're in control. I will follow.
Did you do good in high school? Like, did you get good grades?
I got good grades, you know, when I wanted to. For instance, we had English classes here, and like I never participated on them because I already knew English, sometimes even better than the teacher. And
yeah, I've noticed that you're really good, like, and you use like big words too. Like, you're really like proper in English.
I mean, I work at a call center. And you gotta really practice that shit. People can be really racist. If you have an accent, like for instance, there's this. I'm a supervisor, right? So when people call in, they want to ask for supervisor because the guy can't speak proper English. So sure, you get somebody from the Philippines or whatever, but still, the person speaks English. Maybe has a really thick accent, and you hate it, but the guy speaks English. And he's him and his colleagues. He's always transferring over because people don't want to speak to him. They want to speak to an American, or they want to speak to somebody in the United States. So I always tell them, dude, that's not a reason, because they're new. And I said, that's not a reason for you to transfer over to a supervisor. A person wants to speak to a American, you send them right back to the queue. Send them, all right, you want to speak to an American? Don't worry about it. I'm going to transfer you over to somebody. And then they have to wait again on the line to speak to somebody and hopefully get somebody from the States. You can't just transfer people to, between each other. It's something that they're not allowed to do. And sometimes they get so
transferring to a supervisor like supposed to be like an important reason, something they can't do.
If the supervisor, if they request to speak to a supervisor, you got to transfer. The point is, they weren't asking to speak to a supervisor. They were asking to speak to an American or somebody in the States. So they didn't know what to do, and they decided to transfer to a supervisor. So this one time they transferred over to me, and I told them, hey, the person requested to speak to me, or are you just transferring? And he was like, no, she didn't request to speak to you. And then I hear the lady in the background, and she's screaming like, no, John, but please help me. I've been 2 hours on the line trying to get to an American, or somebody understands me, really, she said. Wow. I was so mad because, for one, you're not supposed to bring the person over while you're talking about the person. You're supposed to, leave the person on the other line, speak to me, tell me what's happening, bring me up to speed, and then send the person over so I could, all right, I'll take it from here. No, the guy just transferred with the person there. He did a conference call. and started talking about the lady. Yeah, she doesn't want to speak to me. She wants to, and I'm like, did she request to speak to me at all? And that's when she started talking, saying, no, please help me. And I was like, wow, she's been listening to me. I mean, I didn't say anything bad, but still. So I took the call, and then I said, hey, you know, good evening. You know, thank you for calling. Thank you for patiently waiting on the line to speak to me. Now, first thing I want to get off the way, you know, out of the way, right off the bat, I am not in the United States. Is this going to be an issue for you? And I say it without any, I don't have an exit, you know? So they're like, oh, my God, where are you located? And I tell them, I said Puerto Rico, and I don't even pronounce it Puerto Rico or anything like that. I pronounce it the way it's supposed to be. And then they're like, oh, you know what? Never mind. I need to speak to you. I need to get this out of the way. And it's like, sure, you can speak to me because you understand me, you know? And if not, I mean, sometimes they call. I oversee a few call centers. So we have a call center at North Carolina. And in North Carolina, sometimes they request to speak to somebody at a different, you know, because of their race. So it's not only because they have a thick accent, you know, they can tell your skin color by the way, you know, the tone of your voice or the way that you, and the manner in which you talk. It's stupid. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's like, how do you know the person is black? She was a black lady, and I was like, ma'am, how do you know she was black? Because I could tell. Well, okay, that's not racist at all.
Just like they assume you're American because you could talk proper.
Yeah, they were like, yo, what part of North Carolina are you in? I'm like, sir, I'm not even close to North Carolina. I'm nowhere. I'm in Puerto Rico. And I'm like, I'm overseas, sometimes I say. It's like, well, where are you at? I'm overseas. I want to get into it, and then the person starts doubting what I'm saying. Some guy said, hey, connect me over to the people at the States. What you're doing, you can't do. And I'm like, what do you mean? No. They said that they could do it. You're saying that we can't do it. And get me over to them. They can do it here for us at the States. And I was like, sir, I don't, I mean, because what we do, we're outsourcing. Outsourcing is like, let's say you work for a really big company like maybe JCPenney or Johnson & Johnson or Bank of America, and you get health and life insurance and all of that. Somebody has to administer that kind of thing. You know, someone has to keep track of that shit, and that's what we do. So me specifically, I am assigned to Lowe's, the warehouse store.
Yeah.
And we don't have a Lowe's here in Puerto Rico. So, I mean, we have Home Depot, but not Lowe's. No. And then they're like, no, send me over to the States. We can do it here for States employee. And I'm like, sir, listen, I'm telling you, I'm a supervisor. This is my name. You know, everything is my ID. You requested to speak to a supervisor, right? This is me, and I'm telling you that can't be done. And they're like, no, alright, this and that. I'm just gonna call again until I get somebody in the States. It's like, whatever. You know, do whatever you want. I already told you, I'm not gonna deal with you.
Yeah.
But it's good money. I mean, today was the final day of their annual enrollment. And they have to choose, you know, when you're working, you have to choose your health insurance on your own and all of that, and how much you want, payroll deducted, whatever you got paid. You have to, you know, we gave them like about 3 weeks. I left tonight at around 9. I usually get out at 8, and there were still double digits of people still on the phones. The call center closed at 8, but there were that many people already on the line. We couldn't just drop the calls. There were like over 200 people. Wow. It's like, why are you calling in the last minute to get this shit done? We gave you 3 weeks. Today's the final day. And you're gonna be giving me shit tomorrow because you guys are so slow. This one lady had one lady had the audacity. She said, you know, I always like to do things proactively, and I don't like to leave things to, you know, the last minute. And I'm like, bitch, you're calling on the last fucking day. How can you say that shit? You're really gonna stand there and say that you are proactive and you don't leave shit to the last day. You're calling on the last day to get this shit done. It's crazy. It's like people. It's ludicrous. I tell you. It's not only Americans, because I get all types of calls. I get it, you know, everybody. I get Latins. I get, you know, Russians. We get everybody, and they're all the same. Just irresponsible. They are uninformed. They want you to hand feed them the information. It's like, fucking look it up online, dude. Everything is there.
Everything's on Google.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're the supervisor?
Yeah,
You're
it's
like
more
the top rank.
It's more like a glorified title. So whenever you ask to speak to a supervisor, you're never transferred to an actual manager. You're transferred to somebody that oversees the calls. Like, they call it the on-floor supervisor. So, you know, you can provide feedback to other colleagues, but you have no power over anybody. It's just, like I said, glorified title. You don't even get paid. I mean, don't get me wrong. They give bonuses every 3 months. Every 4 months, and sometimes it's like $450 bonuses, like every 4 months. Just because, I mean, I'm not in sales. I don't have to sell anything. You're calling, you have an issue, I'll fix it. You know, based on the tools that I have. But I don't have to sell you anything. I used to work for T-Mobile. Selling shit, I hated that. GameStop, I hated fucking... You know, somebody came over and said, hey, I want to play this type of game. What can you suggest? Oh, and I was the best, you know, this is the game you want to play, this and that. But I'm not good at selling. I'm not selling you the game. Just telling you how good it is.
Reloading.
Yeah, because I imagine that, like, people, like, that enjoy games would like to work at GameStop because they know a lot about games and what type of people... Like, if they came in, oh, I like this stuff, what games do I play? But apparently it's not like that at all, right?
It's not like that at all. I mean, it's exactly like you said. You know, you go in there...
GameStop should be like that, though. Like, you should help people out and be like, oh, you should play this game. You sell it, boom.
It's crazy. I bought this one game before I used to work at GameStop. I bought the Batman... I think it was PlayStation 2 Batman Begins game. Christian Bale. And I beat the game in about, I don't know, you know, less than a day. The game came out, I beat it, and the very next day I went to go sell it because there's nothing left to do with that was particular game. It was a movie game. It was good, but the guy tried to sell it, buy it off for me for $20. The game had just came out. Wow. And I told him, you know, you're going to buy this game off of me for $20, and then you're going to resell it for, you know, $5 off the regular price. That's crazy. And you're going to get, they get more than 100% what they invested on that shit. And Blu-rays are always good. I mean, sure, the game's a little scratched on the bottom. You will charge me more, less. I get it. You can't do that with Blu-ray. There's no scratching in Blu-ray. I mean, you gotta be an idiot to get that full scratch.
Weapons free in 5 seconds.
The dude already has a VTOL? What the fuck?
I'm here!
Come on, it has flares. game. I'm gonna need to get off. I just noticed the time. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to wake up early.
Oh man, that's fine.
We need to play again.
Not sure thing.
Oh, you need to tell me what your streaming thing is called.
It's called 4 a.m. Players.
4 a.m. Players?
Yep.
Are you guys on YouTube?
We're on YouTube. I mean, there's a YouTube channel, but I'm streaming on my YouTube account, my personal account right now. But I'm not streaming. I mean, it's not easy to stream on 2 platforms at the same time. Like I would like to stream on all 3 platforms at the same time, but you have to pay a membership to do that. Certain programs, a bunch of hassle. So we're currently streaming only on Facebook, but we do have a YouTube channel.
Check your fire!
I don't have a Facebook, but I'll subscribe to your personal YouTube channel.
I gotta check. I don't really remember what that, because I just what I do is I stream it, so the entire gameplay is saved, and then I can come back to those videos and then just edit them and upload them or whatever with any one special move. Yeah. I usually do that. Like on Apex and shit, I do that.
Do you watch any YouTubers?
Enemies in the air!
Sure. I mean, you know the guys from they're called from First We Feast, or First We Feast is the people that do. They invite a person and they have him eat hot wings, and then they interview the person.
Is it, hot questions or something like that?
Yeah, it's hot ones.
The hot ones. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
That playlist is called Hot Ones. The actual channel is called But First We Feast. And I think it's First We Feast without the but. I'm not sure. But it's not Hot Ones. It's not. I mean, that's what the show is called. But they do many other things. I see that. I see. I think it's inside. I'm not sure if it's inside the actor studio or I think that's something else. But it's something that I think it's Hollywood. I don't remember what's it called, but I see that shit like every night. After this, I would just go and start watching episodes there. It's like they interview. What do you call it? Actors and actresses and shit. And you know, they're not really acting; they're just talking. And you know, it's personal questions, but like in a group, it's like group therapy for fucking actors.
Oh. What I usually do is like, I'm really random with YouTube. Like some week I'll watch one thing, another week I'll watch another thing. But I've been watching a lot of, you know what Live PD is?
Live PD?
Yeah.
Is it what it seems? You know what it sounds like?
Yeah, it's like basically like police officers have like a ride-along camera with them. And
it's a YouTube channel?
Like, yeah.
I'll check that shit out.
Yeah, it's badass. Like some people are weird as hell on that show too. Like they pulled this one guy over, and then he had his pants down, and then they asked him like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I got thirsty and I was trying to drink my cum." And then they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they got him in the car, and he kept trying to take his pants off.
Enemy in the buses.
That's crazy.
That's some fucking weirdos.
That's crazy.
Massive. That's just really cool.
Contact!
I'm laughing.
Back out. Less than a minute. For no one time. Get it on. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies in the area. UAV ready.
Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving.
Damn, that's the first game we lost.
Stand down. It's over.
Damn, that dude got 36 kills. He was carrying the fuck out of his team.
Yep.
Still got played the game though.
You got like 3 kills in a row.
4.
There you go.
I killed 3 with the MP5, then bop bop with my pistol. Alright, bro. I'll play with you later. Maybe
Yeah, man.
tomorrow if you're on.
Sure thing, man. Nice meeting you. All right. Ahora es que te estoy viendo los comentarios, cabrón. No encuentro el canal aquí para buscarlo. A leer los comentarios eso. Gunfight Free for All. Realismo. Ground War. El gunfight de esto aquí. Se pasa que la página, que patismo, diablo, no encuentro a tu propio canal. Envía el resumen para los logos. Necesito que bajen la voz todos, puñeta. Que se callen o algo. Todavía no encuentro un nombre para la página. Yo estaba pensando en uno ahorita,
Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime flag to win.
puede ser Enemy.
You know the job. Do it. Hostiles in the area.
Enemy. Y escribirlo de otra forma.
It's all up to you now. That's it, comrades. On to the next round. Get ready.
El nombre, programa.
It's down to you. Get it done. Shake it off. Focus up
Ahorita
for next
mataste a
round.
una pistola que quedó cabrón. Tienes que darle clip. Eso tiene que estar ¿Tienes grabado?
All right, get to work.
¿Jugando en este modo o en otro?
I'm taking fire. Reloading. That's the way. On to the next round. On to the next round. Pick it up. They're like meat to the grinder. Enemies in the area! Target down! Enemies in the area! Target down! That's the way. On to the next round. Contact! Contact! We lost that one. Step it up. Earn your paycheck. Enemies in there!
Otro headshot.
Gear up. We're going back in. Enemies in the air! With you! Taking fire! It's down to you. Get it done. We're losing ground. Take it back. Switching sides. Take this round. We stay alive. Contact. The day is done. You're not. On your feet, soldier. Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime flag to win. Weapons ready. Move in. We're not done yet. Make it happen. Multiple contacts! They're willing to die for their mission, so be it. Weapons ready. Move in. Contact! Seconds. Objective in play. Go after it. 2 wins down. Keep up the pressure. Contact. 3 up, 3 down. Keep fighting. No mistakes, no prisoners. That's a 4-win streak. Show me 5. Flash out! Target spotted. Watch out! Fuck you! Ten seconds. Go. Secures that objective. We fought them back, but they hit us hard. We are RT. Advance. Flash out! I've been hit! Reloading. Enemies in the area! One round means nothing. Prepare to fight. Enemy movement! Reloading. Flash out!
10 seconds. Their confidence grows. Use it against them. There's them down. Go!
Contact! Reloading! Contact! I'm with you!
10 seconds. Objective in play. Go after it. One round means nothing. Prepare to fight. They hit match point. Tie it up or it's over.
Throwing stun! Molotov out!
You are the last man.
Ah!
10 seconds. Go. Secures that objective. Maintain pressure. Next round we crush them. Switching sides. Tied up. We're back in the game. Get ready.
Enemies in the area! Someone out! Reloading!
Regroup. Tomorrow will be different.